What's up? I meant,
Commentary mode on.
what's up, man? Alright, so basically, just before I start saying anything, the gameplay you're going to be watching in the background is some Call of Duty. This is a league play match. You guys know I'm into that competitive stuff, so I was gaming in league play. I was using, this is right after they banned the FAL. If you don't know by now already, you probably should if you follow competitive, but the FAL got banned. I think it's banned on game battles also, as far as like MLG and GB variant gameplay goes. But yeah, the FAL is banned, so I was just trying out some new guns, and the SMR is the closest thing to that, so that's what I was using, and it actually is pretty good. The only downfall it has, in my opinion, is like its rate of fire, and I think that's why people didn't really use it as much as the FAL, because the FAL you could just spam like that, but the SMR, it's kind of more like, instead of going you have to go, but trust me, it's just as strong, it's just as accurate. It's pretty much the FAL, except its rate of fire isn't as good, but not too many people are using it. I thought it was good, but whatever. But my main topic that I wanted to talk about, I literally just got done watching the Sony E3, like the press conference thing. So I know Xbox One, they did their thing earlier in the day, and Sony just got done doing it. It's about 11:10 at night Eastern Time, US. But I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts. I don't know all the information about either one, but from what I saw, the PS4 blows the Xbox out of the, what's a good term to use? Through the roof? Nah. Basically, the PS3 poops on the Xbox One. Let's just put it at that. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. My opinion is that I will, for like I'm 99% sure I'll be getting the PS4. I really want to get whichever console supports competitive Call of Duty. Basically, just because there's more people. Right now, Xbox 360 has more people that play Call of Duty, and therefore there's more people that play competitive. But I play PS3 right now, and it's kind of boring because not too many people are playing competitive on the PS3. But if for some reason the Xbox One is going to be the system that, you know, everyone's going to be playing for competitive Call of Duty, I may consider getting that console. But for the most part, PS4 is what I'm going to go with. The first reason being it's cheaper. I heard that the Xbox was announced at the Xbox One. First of all, I don't even like that name. You know what I mean? Like Xbox One. Like, I saw a video. The guy was like raging. He's like, it's called Xbox One. One. He was like that, and I agree with him. I couldn't agree more. Like, why would you call it the Xbox One? There was already an Xbox One. But that's besides the point. Yeah, the PS4 was announced at $400. The Xbox was announced at $500. That's a pretty big difference. Granted, the fact that, and I'm not sure about this, but I think people are gonna need to get like all new stuff for their Xbox, pretty much. I know both systems are. I think it's called. They're not backwards compatible, meaning like the 360 games won't work on the One, and the PS3 games won't work on the 4. But as far as like headsets go, I believe that the one, like if you get the Xbox, like your headset that you have for your Xbox 360 won't work on your One. But I'm not entirely sure about that. So don't like hold me to that. Another thing, basically when I was watching the Sony press conference, they were just firing shots straight at Xbox. I feel like Xbox wanted to get all their bad information out first at like their reveal. I can't remember when that was. It wasn't like super long ago, but when they had their reveal, like when they announced the name and everything, I think they wanted to get all the bad stuff out of the way, and then at E3 they would do like all the good points, which from what I heard they had a pretty good conference. But And I heard a lot of people were like saying Xbox after they went at E3. A lot of people I think were saying that they were gonna win the console war. But you can't forget about all the bad stuff. I think they did that on purpose. They told you about all the bad stuff, and then they're gonna come right back and do all the good stuff. But you can't forget about the first things they said. You can't borrow somebody's game like without having to pay. You may not even be able to do it. You can't play single player unless you log on to the internet every day or something, like every 24 hours, which that's just completely confusing and utterly ridiculous if that's actually what they're talking about. It still doesn't make sense to me, really. Like, what if you don't have internet? Can you still play a single player game? That, I don't know. I'll have to find out more information about that, but from what I hear, that just is kind of confusing to me as of right now. I forgot what I was talking about. E3. Oh yeah, they got out the bad information. So you can't borrow anybody's game. Another thing was, I should took notes or something because I'm drawing a blank here. I don't know, but basically the PS4, it's gonna be cheaper. $100 cheaper. I'm pretty sure if you have a headset, it's still gonna work on there. And from what I saw, I believe Xbox, I don't know too much about this, but I guess the video game companies pick a side, I guess, which this is kind of confusing to me also, because I heard that EA is gonna be with Xbox, and Bungie and Activision, the makers of Call of Duty and Halo, are going to be with Sony. So I don't know if that means if they're going to be making PS3 only titles and EA is going to be making Xbox only titles. That part still confuses me, but because I know Madden is both consoles, 2K14 is both consoles. So if anyone watching this could help me out there, I'm not really sure what that means. I do know a lot of people liked some of the Xbox One exclusives. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I didn't really watch the Xbox conference. I was busy earlier today. But I did hear good things about the Xbox exclusives. From what I saw from the PS4 exclusives, I wasn't super impressed. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm biased and I'm all for the PS4, which as of right now I am, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The exclusives weren't amazing to me. Two games that I am probably gonna get if I do get the PS4 is Watch Dogs. It's the one where you can hack in. You basically can hack anything, like security cameras. If you walk by a person, you can just hack them as a whole. Hack their phone. You can find out their occupation. You can steal money from them. Pretty much everything. You control everything the government controls, pretty much. Which I think that's awesome. That's my type of game. I don't know, just doing stuff like that. But basically, you use your smartphone to work on the objectives. When they were showing the game, basically you had to save this guy, so he hacked into the cameras and he was telling the guy where to go because he could see him from just the security cameras outside in a park or something. That's my type of game. I thought that was super cool. And Bungie and Activision, Bungie being Halo and Activision being Call of Duty, it looked like they teamed up on a game and it's called Destiny. And from what I saw, it honestly, the people in the chat were saying it's Call of Halo or something, or Hail of Duty, I don't know, something like that, Halo of Duty, something like that. But it actually looked pretty cool. I've never really been a fan of Halo. It had some Call of Duty qualities, it has some Halo qualities, but it looked pretty sick to me. Unfortunately, the guy playing didn't have the best aim in the world, but for the most part, I think they made a good impression on that game. Let's see if there's anything else to talk about. I think those are the main points. Basically, PS4 was just taking shots straight at Xbox. I was texting my brother. Let me go on my phone real quick and see what I was texting him. He wanted me to text him on the Destiny, when they were showing Destiny. One fail was that I think the PS4 froze while they were doing the Assassin's Creed, so that kind of sucks for them. I'm pretty sure that was embarrassing. They support used games. Oh, online. I think they said that they're going to be charging for online, this being PS4, which isn't too bad. They said it was like $5 a month, so I think I can manage that, and I think everybody else can too. They're Bungie and Activision, which are like two of the biggest companies. It's cheaper, so from what I'm seeing and what I'm reading and from what I'm hearing, the PS4 looks like the better console to go with. And I hope you liked the gameplay. I think I get like 37 kills in CTF. And I will catch you guys later. Be sure to let me know what you guys think of the console war. Peace out. Comment.